Okay, so Naj, the answer to that is no. Also, there was supposed to be music playing, and apparently I had it muted. So let me just turn that down, unmute it, and turn it off. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm not at all expecting you that early, though. I could, like, pull this down more. This key. No, it won't go sideways. Play some OG Monster Cat. Is this OG Monster Cat? Chat box won't go higher up. Yeah, that explains why I had it like. No. Well, either way, it's Monster Cat. Yeah. Yeah, I've had it for a while, actually. Like $8 a month. It's not a whole lot. Not only that, but I get access to discounts and music before it drops. So it's not bad overall. It just also comes with the license that you can use it on streams and videos. Tristan Bracken to the stars? Sure. Let's see if I can find it. Unfortunately, that is not part of the creator safe items. At least it's not popping up. Hello, Kazuo-san. How are you doing today? Flight. Same artist? You play 4 Ultimate? Oh, that's dope. That's my favorite Monster Hunter. Naj, I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing... If you're talking about, like, by, If it's by the same artist, I'm not seeing it, but we've got this. Tristram and Bracken. Nope. Not seeing it. Looks like it. Although I'm still getting used to the player. I haven't explored it all that much. Alright, I'll take one more song recommendation, then I'm setting it on shuffle, and then we'll get started with Monster Hunter. Trivecta, I believe. There's Break Me by Trivecta. Probably not. I'll look into it later. There's daily morning sneeze number 1. Ooh. Alright. This song's kind of nice, actually. I'm gonna add it to my playlist. I like it. Alright, let's switch over to Monster Hunter now. Try Break Me. Okay, let me go back. In the past, at least. Oh, my controller is covering up the music. Oops. Where can I put this? Let me just do that. Should be fine. Yeah, I'm playing on Citra. I would play on original hardware, but my 3DS is the Generations Ultimate exclusive, and I'm not getting that modded because it requires altering the shell. And I know that there are like wireless options, but I've heard the video quality from those is trash. So, plus you wouldn't get these sweet fan-made HD textures. Also, if anything's too loud, feel free to say something about it. I'll tweak the settings. Uh-oh, controller. I swear, every day that I do this. Right. It's 3DS button layout, but I'm playing on this controller, which is Xbox coded. Let's see. We're just now getting into Village High Rank. I need to, I think I had a plan at one point for high rank armor. Ally gives expert. If I didn't answer your question, Kazu, yes, I do. I know I mentioned something about my actual physical 3DS, but it's escaping me. I haven't quite woken up all the way. I think I was doing some kind of mix set was my plan. It's been a week. Feels like it, at least. Let's see, what do we have going on in here? Thought I sold my junk. Multiplayer, I don't have it open. I'm running through Village right now. Why, were you wanting to play together? I could have sworn I sold all these. Yeah, okay, something... It must not have saved. It could be an issue with the save file. I mean, it's not too big of a deal. Everything looks correct other than what I've sold. It would not, in fact, give me free money. Because if I had a ton of money, I would have way more than 16k. Because armor and weapons sell for quite a bit. I think it's about half the cost it is to make them, and in 4 Ultimate, that scales a lot. At least in my experience. Right. I gotta remember my inputs. Yeah, no, Kazu, are you wanting to play together, or... Because my game plan today was just to grind out Village. I do have some rules in place, though, if you want to do multiplayer. You gotta stick around the same rank that I am. Which in multiplayer right now is HR 3. As of what we're doing, let's go take out Tetsukabra. Get through some of these quests. Get a high rank version of Torso Up Legs. Not running Charge Blade. So no need for Bombardier. Try not to knock things down. Trying to be less clumsy today. Run this item set. Go out on quests. Is this really the first Hunt-a-thon I've done? Could have sworn I did one before. Unless they start at high rank. Then I definitely have not. Hello, Tetsu. Don't mind me while I go digging. Alright, now we can fight big guy. Oh, never mind. I see more ore. Okay, he got angry. Easy, Tetsu. No Ruko will be harmed today. You are right about that. It's not a Frontier stream, so they lucked out. Or maybe I did. Yeah, Boldo gets to take a break whenever I do 4 Ultimate. Or literally any other game. Unless I make him as a companion in other games. Easy, Tetsu. Go down, Tetsu. Thank you. Do I have time to grab this? Well, he's gonna jump over here, so probably not. Worth. What's up, Calamite? How are you doing today? Yeah. That's good. 110, good. I would have stayed for longer, but I was really tired and it was going to start getting late. And I still had a couple episodes of Overlord 4 to finish out. Very good. Very much so hyped for season 5. Though it's probably going to take about 5 or so years to come out. Overlord's very good. Like, whenever I say Overlord 4, I'm talking about Season 4. Yeah. Okay, you get what I'm talking about. No, it's just really good. A lot of stuff. A lot of bows get tied, so to speak. And on top of that, it sets up a whole bunch of other stuff that's terrifying to consider. You need to look into Vinland too. Oh, you're hooked into it. I misread that. Yeah, I want to watch Vinland Season 2, but I haven't finished Season 1. And I don't know why, but I just kind of lost interest in it at some point. Which is very strange. I very much so liked Vikings. Season 1 was prologue. That's probably why I wasn't very hooked in on it. Seasons dedicated to being a prologue are just kind of mid to me. Like, I get why some of them have to do it, but, you know. I mean, the episodes I watched were good, though. I won't deny that. Why's that? Yeah, I think that was the selling point of Season 1, was that it does have a lot of action. But, like, if that's going to be your initial premise, then it's going to be boring in Season 2. Have you looked into Drifters, by the way? An anime called Drifters? No, it can make that impression. I might have misspoken. Yeah. Who's trying to change to become good? The boy? The protagonist? This thing died before I could even get him knocked out. Yeah. Manga's the best thing you've ever seen. I don't know, man. I know some pretty good ones. Orphan's character development's really good. I don't know. As far as character development goes, there's a lot that I'm really fond of. ReZero comes to mind. That's really good. It's only vaguely similar to Vinland Saga in that they're both kind of fantasy. I'll just change like other normal protagonists. Yeah, I mean, it's good to see character development outside of I am boy, I am angry. He's actually suffering while he changes. Oh, so he's struggling to change is what it is. Okay. Then I might try to get back into it then. I'll have some time before work. I'll check it out. I was a little late to Vinland Saga. Ow. Jerk. I started Vinland Saga, let's see, not December, November. I started Vinland Saga early November. And I watched it for about half a week and then just kind of dropped it. I shouldn't have gone for the roundhouse. Thorfinn's almost like Guts. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what happens whenever you have characters who've been traumatized their whole lives. They would struggle to change. Humans are very adaptable, but they're not exactly malleable. And stories like those really show it. Yeah, Guts did not have a good childhood. Lots of inappropriate things that I will not say on stream have happened to him. And I'm not going to use the replacement words because the replacement words are very stupid. Are you talking about today, Calamite? Okay. What are you gonna stream? Do you know yet, or? Orphan's childhood is about demonetizing me. Oh man, the meme is more widespread than I thought it was. My friends have gotten into saying that. Because of like Captain Sparkles and people like that on YouTube. No, I'm not talking about things like killing and whatnot. I'm talking about other words that I'm not gonna talk about them on stream. They violate one of my chat rules. No, gore is not a violation of one of my chat rules. Unless it's a violation of Twitch rules, which I don't think it is. We'll not worry about it for now, Naj. Strictly speaking, no, but like I said, don't worry too much about it. I will later. We'll continue the combo later. Then you can perish. Good. Stay up forever. It's a hunt-a-thon, so do we kill one more Tetsu? You've got class. This is your class now. You know, I could probably move map back into my 3DS screen. Looking at it. Because otherwise it's going to be cluttered on stream. Alright. Now, I'm debating on whether or not I want to take on another Tetsu. Nah. I might have enough from just those two to be able to make a new pair of pants. It's called Farmland Saga. Isn't that what Vinland is supposed to be? A place where you can go farm all your life and be happy? I mean, it's got Vin in it, which is, in some languages, a word that means vine, like grapevine. Are they wine farmers? Oh, I love context clues. Boomers should have never taught me how to piece things together. I'd have been so much more manipulatable growing up. I need glue gloppers. Thank you, glue gloppers. It doesn't look like there's any more bugs to gather. Yo, this one's snazzy. Hold up. I'm saving this. We need to recruit Palicos. Like, I need to start recruiting them before I get to G rank, so that way I have more cats for more farming. It can. Vinland can absolutely mean land of peace. So like when you put words in English, it starts getting real weird real fast. Because depending on how you pronounce it and depending on what root words you look at, it changes the meaning. Because English is made up of like 3 or 4 ancient languages and like 9 other languages, and a little bit of it is original. I mean, like, shows can be good without action. It just depends on the writing. Like, this comes from a guy who very much so loves his shonen. But struggles with shows like Slice of Life. It's quite messed up. Oh yeah? Like, there's a few good slice of... Let me rephrase that. There's a few Slice of Life that interest me. Most of them are romance. But, like, there are some shows that I just can't watch. They cannot hold my attention, and it's not the show's fault. It's the way my brain works. shows that focus on characters trying to do like musical stuff and whatnot don't interest me. I'm not watching a show to be advertised a band. But some people are into that. I have watched Love Live. Love Live is one of the exceptions. I do enjoy that one. Zombieland Saga is another exception. And But how? I don't know, man. I'm just me. Go play one of the old Monster Hunters and take on the quest Naked But Afraid. You'll understand. Watching a show with no male leads is your kryptonite. Katsuki no Yona is an exception. I don't know the English title to that one, but it sounds familiar. I don't think I want WoW Armor. I can't clear any of these just yet. Yona of the Dawn. Oh, yeah, okay. I liked Yona of the Dawn, but it did kind of lull for me. Okay, audio. Hold up. Okay, that was weird. Did that corrupt on your end? Please tell me that that did not. Oh, okay. The audio going through my headset went into like static mode, and I don't understand why it did that. It freaked me out. It was not enough for Tetsu. Yeah, that's double the defense. So I will in fact go and hunt more Tetsu. Actually, is there another quest that happens to have Tetsu in it? But is a different quest? There is not. This is the only high-ranked Tetsu I have. Come on, Naj. You gotta get into some real good shows. Oh, what I was gonna say about Yona of the Dawn. There's another show that does something similar. That's based on a novel series. Yeah. You said you read manga. So I'm confident you can read. No, no, it's not. It's called Arslan Senki, also titled The Heroic Legend of Arslan. Yeah. Does the same thing as Yona of the Dawn, but it is significantly better. It's like the Fire Emblem anime, but better. Just one leg break. It's super good. Yasha Suin? Which one's Yasha Suin? I need to rewatch Arslan Senki. I never fully finished it. I think I missed a couple of episodes. the other leg break. But yeah, no. I've gotta go back and rewatch Arslan Senki at some point. It is Yonava, as I've said. Oh, thank you for stopping me from drinking that. The music for it is amazing. If you want a really cute show that doesn't have an end yet, rather the show doesn't have an end, the manga and light novels are finished. Look up Spice and Wolf. Yeah, anything. The anime, that was a jump. What the fuck? Okay. It's not furry. Technically speaking, it would be kimono, but as far as label goes, it's not furry. Plus, a good show is a good show. Yeah. No, it's genuinely good. The downside, and this actually made me dodge it whenever I first heard about it, was it starts very slow. Doesn't have a lot of action scenes. I mean, the main character Lawrence is just a regular human. He's a merchant. He has very little in terms of combat training. Like, just barely enough to stop himself from getting mugged on the street. And even then, like, not a whole lot. So, like, in terms of action, that gets made up for by it actually being life or death situations whenever he gets put in danger. Because unlike Holo, he's not a god. He can't come back to life. You suffered through Fate Stay Night. Yeah, so did I. One of my buddies who loves the Fate franchise insists on never watching Stay Night. Instead, if you want the story of Stay Night, you watch Unlimited Blade Works. And then told me that it's not a replacement for it because it's technically a different timeline. I'm like, yeah, no, you can't say that you've watched all of Fate if you don't watch both then. I watched the original, and I red-pilled myself into liking it until I was shown Unlimited Blade Works. And I realized that I've got to think more critically about shows whenever I watch them. No, Unlimited Blade Works is an alternate ending to Stay Night, because Stay Night's based on the video game. Based on an H game, actually, if I recall correctly. Rin's the black-haired girl, right? Wears the red dress. Yeah. Saber's lame. Like, her design is kind of cool, but I don't know. Black-haired mage girls for the win. Evans feels Sakura. No. No, I haven't. I don't have the patience for Fate overall. I watched like 4 or 5 breakdown videos that explained the Fate franchise, and I called it good enough. I would much rather watch all of Sword Art Online than watch all of Fate. Yeah. No, I get you. But that's not all there is to Fate. Because I know there's more to it, and I'm just not gonna deal. Like I said, I'd rather rewatch all of Sword Art Online as a marathon. I can't really judge you on that, because Sword Art Online was my first isekai. Well, technically an isekai. My first anime was either Hamtaro or Inuyasha. I do not remember which. Considering how fond I am of blood and gore and storytelling, it was probably Inuyasha. One Piece was dope growing up. Like even the 4Kids dub did One Piece a little dirty, but I don't think it was as terrible as people remember it being. Like, I'll never disrespect the talent of the artists for the One Piece anime in their OP, but you can't deny that the One Piece rap was dope. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's whenever 4Kids dropped it. Or something happened with 4Kids. I don't remember the details on that. Then each week went back to episode 1. If you watch the 4Kids stuff, you didn't get a lot of One Piece. Dragon Ball Z was awesome whenever I first watched it. It aired until the end of the Cell Saga. So, the Cell Saga is actually where the author wanted to end Dragon Ball, but the magazine that he was writing for said, no, this makes too much money. And then the fans were like, we don't care about Gohan, we care more about Goku, because Goku OP. Now, I do not know. Whenever I watch Dragon Ball, so I have some vague memories of the original Dragon Ball. Yeah, I remember when he was just a normal guy. But I watched the original Dragon Ball. I know for sure, because I have some vague memories of watching some of the episodes before I actually watched it as a teenager. Oh wow, another mount already? How the hell did I do that? Goku was. I can't take Super seriously because of it. Because in Super, they depict him as just a stereotypical brain-dead shonen protagonist, and that's not what he is. Goku's very intelligent. He's not educated, but he's intelligent, and there's a difference between them. Yeah, like, the moments he spends with his family are really nice in Super. I don't think I would mind a Dragon Ball-based slice of life, in all honesty. That would be kind of interesting, actually. Slice of life Dragon Ball. Yeah. As controversial as this might sound, I actually really like the Majin Buu arc. I thought Buu was a nightmare of an enemy whenever I was growing up, and he kind of is. Because he's composed of biological material. Hamabi, Majin, Vegeta, and Nuke. Yeah. Yeah, no, like, that freaked me out because I loved Vegeta growing up, and to see him turn evil again, I was terrified for the protagonists. Like, all the Z fighters, I was worried that everything would hit the fan. Yeah, very, very heart-wrenching. Is a very good moment, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, top tier troll moment. You want to hear a real Dragon Ball hot take, Naj? Since you like hot takes so much. Yeah, they did do that with Cell. Let me get back to base camp. Let me get back to base camp, and I'll give you my DBZ hot take. All right, this is close enough. My DBZ hot take: Dragon Ball GT is actually kind of good. Come at me. Oh, it wasn't even a fight. It was a win. You just left the argument. Yeah, you chose not to fight. It's not the best as far as storytelling goes, but it has its moments. So I actually kind of enjoy it. Could I watch it nowadays? No, not at all. It's too slow paced in the beginning for me. I mean, yeah, that part is the biggest flaw. Is they introduce his granddaughter, and they introduce teenage Trunks, and then they decide, oh, we need more Goku in this show. We need Goku again. And, like, it would be fine to have Goku, but we don't need Kid Goku. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was very much so peak. I said it didn't need to be Kid Goku. We could have done with adult Goku. In fact, it would be kind of interesting because it could show how mature he is. I don't know about that one, Chief. They're both pretty good. But nothing's gonna beat the second failed transformation of Gotenks. Whenever they were still learning the move. Vegeta and Gogeta argument is endless. I mean, I think the argument used to be whichever one the second one was. But I think the argument used to be that the one that's not canon is innately bad. But then Super Broly came out, and now they're both canon. So what are you gonna do? What am I missing for this? Stout bone? Pain. Very much so pain. Make the Tigrex Sword and Shield. I mean, both designs are good in my opinion. Let's make the Cat's Paw. Get a goofy para weapon. Make Pleziot's Sword and Shield. Let me cope here. Vegeta looks good, but Vegeta is better. I mean, it depends on who you are. Like I said, I like them both. I don't have any complaints about either of them either way. I need more Popcorn stamps. I gotta beat up more cats whenever I'm out. Let's make Hunter's Dagger. Dokkan battle? No. No, I do not. What's Dokkan battle? Oh, it's a mobile game? I don't really play mobile games all that much. I have like 2 on my phone and I only touch them like once every few months. Oh, one becomes Poison Battle Axe. Ew. I guess I'll make it. Need Gyps Rose head. Don't take that out of context. Make a Bone Chris. It's on its 8th anniversary on Japanese servers. Well, it's been out that long? Yeah, the best Dragon Ball fighting games are on the PS2. Who do you think is the best moneymaker? Probably Goku. If I had to guess. For the release. Yeah, I can't play gachas. See, I'm weak whenever it comes to gambling. It generates so many endorphins in the ADHD brain that I just cannot stop. See, that's got 168. The Osage has 196, so we'll run this for a little bit. What could be better than Goku and Vegeta? Probably ice cream. I'm gonna say ice cream. Like, doing gacha is easier, I just can't. I mean, I wouldn't pay for it. I'd pirate it. Pirate the ice cream. Let's see. Let's go over here. When they release Vegito and Gogeta on the same celebration, people scream. People screams. Screams. Yeah, you forgot the extra S. Oh, there's one more netted area. Two more, actually. So... it'd probably be this way. Nah, not today. I don't feel like it, Naj. After playing Rise for over 8 hours yesterday, I don't really feel like being dirty today. No, it wasn't that it was boring. I had a headache afterwards. From where I was just looking at a screen constantly. Although it was fun. It was 6 a.m. for you when we finished. Oh. Were you at least able to take care of your classes and stuff like that? What'd you do before that? Sleep? Did you at least make it on time? No, you didn't. You said the class was at 10, not 11. I misread that. My bad. Ketcha, get down. Okay, my audio thing's doing the screamy thing in my ears again, so I'm just gonna leave it unplugged, and I'm going to go without audio on my end. And start in base. Oh, this is also 4th gen, so I wouldn't have gotten items. It is very strange that it does that. Super Saiyan 2 is underappreciated. You are 110% correct. You want to know what's more underappreciated than Super Saiyan 2? Super Saiyan 3. Although, to be fair, Super Saiyan 4 is... or rather... Super Saiyan 3 is not overhyped. It's Goku's most powerful form before Super Saiyan Red and Super Saiyan Blue. The reason why he doesn't use it that much is because its power output is inefficient with its power consumption. And so that's why in a lot of the modern fighting games, he only transforms into it briefly to do a super move and then transforms back. I'm gonna gather this while you're rampaging around. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a lot out of them, so it's better to use in short bursts and then transform back. Yeah, Super Saiyan 2 is a strict upgrade to Super Saiyan 1. I know that the Super Trunks and Super Vegeta transformations were technically Super Saiyan 3, but perfected. So they are theoretically more powerful than Goku whenever comparing Super Saiyan transformations. Until Goku gets the red and blue forms. So that's because as Goku gets new transformations, he Yeah, the downside, the flaw with their super forms is that they lack speed. That's the trade-off they get for the power efficiency, and I think that's why Goku never bothered trying to perfect Super Saiyan 3, and instead used it in short bursts. I do not know what the Japanese name of it would be, or what the direct translation is. I just know the video games called it Super Vegeta and Super Trunks. Damn, bro. Threw those far. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. What a dick. In the English dub, I don't think they gave them grades. If they did, I do not remember them. For me, those transformations got names whenever they came to video games. That's what the fandom gives? Okay. I'm not too involved in the Dragon Ball fandom. Ever since all the Undertale incidents, I stopped caring about fandoms and decided to enjoy things on my own accord. Well, yeah, no one's arguing that. It's just that the downside to Super Saiyan 3 is that the power output, the amount of power you gain from it is not worth how fast you run through your power. Because it takes Goku so much to maintain that form that the only way he was able to maintain it indefinitely was while he was dead, and he had a limitless supply of energy from the spirit world to run off of. That's why in the Buu Saga, he could run Super Saiyan 3 for a long time. And all it really did was count down how long he was able to stay in the world of the living. No. Before he, like, fully revived, he used Super Saiyan 3. No, it's not out of water. There, if I recall correctly, there was a moment where he was still technically dead, and he had a pass to go to the world of the living, and while using that pass, he used Super Saiyan 3, and it cut down the amount of time he was allowed to stay there by a significant margin. Because if you're talking about Goku with the Halo, he wasn't fully revived. He got a pass to be there temporarily. Well, yeah, they're giant Dragon Balls, planet-sized, floating in space, for a galaxy-sized Shenron. It's pretty fucking stupid if you ask me. Potara fusion is supposed to be permanent. It's not that it is, it's supposed to be. Yeah, I think it was a mistranslation, probably. Because the only way I can think of that working, Vegito Blue is so strong it only lasted for 7 minutes, yeah. Ah, yeah, because they had never tested Potaro on... Yeah, because they had never tested Potaro on only mortals before then, I believe. There was a shiny sitting around here. Not the green one. That's something dropped by my cat. Guess not. Yeah, they could have explained that a lot faster. Significantly faster, even. Ooh, nice cat. Bad roll. Future Trunks arc could have ended way better. Yeah, but personally, I was okay with the way it ended. I didn't think you would get me. Xeno just Thanos snapped Zamasu. Wait, that's Future Trunks? Okay, I must be getting confused with what you're talking about, because whenever you say the Future Trunks arc, I think of the Trunks movie. You know, I didn't watch that. Super lost my interest way before any of that stuff happened. Because, like, they went from tournament arc straight into another tournament arc, and that's where I just couldn't. I was okay with not watching it. Yeah, I know the memes. I've got a friend, she goes by the name Kaveka whenever we're playing games online and stuff. She used to be hardcore into Dragon Ball. To the point where she got lost in a lot of the fandom sauce. And stuff like that. And then communications with her about Dragon Ball became difficult because she learned the fan terms instead of the actual terms for certain things. No, she like played in she participated in roleplay forums and stuff like that. Is how much she enjoyed the fandom. But I'm not throwing shade at her, just as clarification. But used a couple of years back, whenever we would go hang out, we would like be chatting and she'd pull it into Dragon Ball and then just go on forever about Dragon Ball. And that's how I learned the stuff that I do know now about Super. Is because she kept up with it and then informed me about it. By comparison. That's funny. But no, I don't know if she still likes Dragon Ball that much, though. I know she's probably retained a lot of the knowledge, but I don't think she's been keeping up with it. Because for her, it was kind of a phase that just lasted several years. Alright, let's go make those Tetsu pants. And then make progress. You're still in the DB phase because of Dokkan. Alright, no slots to transfer. Cool. Alright. You stop playing Dokkan, but you still keep up with it. I mean, at least you're not spending money on gacha. What? Workshop Gaffer. Singing the blues. Alright, we're gonna do Hermit Grab real quick. Free to play and you're proud of it. Well, I'm proud of you for that. You have integrity, Naj. Crab. Crab. That whales on Dokkan? What do you mean by whales on Dokkan? Dude, how does he make money? I don't understand that. Okay. Gross. I cannot imagine spending that much money on one game. I mean, if he's earning that much on YouTube, and he only has to spend that much per video, as long as he's spending less than that amount in total for the month, then yeah, no, it's definitely viable. Yeah, no, if you get it back, that's different. That's just playing the game. It would be different. I don't think you could really call him a whale then, if he gets his money back. Because that's kind of what I used to do with MTG cards. I would buy them in bulk boxes of booster packs, open them, and get all my profits back and then some. Yeah, no, I could not do that. Like, even with all the cosmetic stuffs in Rise and World and all that, like, I purchase the ones that I know I'm going to use, and that's it. I could not possibly comprehend doing otherwise. Would you wail on Dokkan? Dude, if you're making 10K a month, you're pretty high up there in terms of monetary wealth. Scout that cat. But would you earn 10K a month? It depends. Like, a lot of that stuff has to do with personal charisma. If you can get yourself excited to do something, then that feeling kind of transfers to other people. You know what I mean? Like, whenever you're around people who have similar interests as you, and you get excited about that interest, it excites them as well. Even if it's only a mild effect, it still happens. Like, could I personally get super hyped about something? Yeah, but I couldn't go all out about it. I mean, I can, but I usually won't. I don't know. Maybe I'm wording that poorly. As a mild change of topics, Naj, how much have you looked into Wild Hearts? You want to pull the unit and it's not PvP? That is absolutely fair. If I didn't have to worry about PvP, I'd play a lot more games. You don't know much about Wild Hearts? I know very little. My tweets? I mean, everyone sees my tweets if they go to my About page. Or to my Twitter, for that matter. Health gauge. Yeah, like, if you don't have a health bar for whatever enemy you're fighting, then it gets you more invested in fighting that enemy. And, like, you don't know how long the fight may last, so it incentivizes you to take less and less hits. But whenever you have a health bar to worry about, if you, like, I've seen a lot of streamer moments whenever people would get really close to killing a boss, and, like, especially for the Souls series, they get really close to beating them, and then trying to rush in and finish the fight in one more hit gets them killed and ruins their run. Like, for the hype, that's great, but as far as personal enjoyment, I would rather be more invested in the overall combat. Do they ruin all games? Not really. The games that play like Dark Souls and Monster Hunter, yeah, it kind of does. Because, like, I've never been too big into the overlays. Yeah. I've never been too big into the overlay mods or anything like that. Like, I don't run any for Monster Hunter World or Rise. I just cannot fathom it. Gathering node. Oh, that's just got whetstones in it. Imagine not seeing a health bar for a turn-based game. Yeah, no, for it's different depending on the game. The arena is PvP, isn't it, Calamite? Because that makes sense for PvP. But whenever you're playing against, like, the game's AI and stuff, I'd rather not have the health bars, personally. Crap. Ah, I see, I see. But it is otherwise multiplayer, right? The arena. Hello, crab. I need tiny crab. Yeah, so, like, it would make sense then for it to have the health bars. So that way you can know when your opponent player is about to be taken out. But as far as, like, fighting other mechs and stuff like that, using the visual cues, in my opinion, is better. It also says more about your game if you use visual cues to indicate health, overall health. PvP games without health bars would be very difficult. Although, probably not entirely. I mean, first-person shooters are pretty good about it. Things like Call of Duty and stuff like that. As far as Minecraft goes, it more so matters how much you know the PvP meta. I think right now, as long as you have high saturation food and you're wearing similar tiered gear to your opponent, you're pretty much invincible, as long as you can dodge 1 or 2 hits. At least that's what I've seen people do. Water attacks look nice. I don't really have anyone do Minecraft. Alright. No more headphones today. I get to be deaf. I'm not dealing with that static noise BS. I'm gonna have to check out my sound drivers and make sure they're working right. As long as you guys aren't hearing that crap, then it's whatever. There you are. Tetsu does get Sharpener in high rank. The chest plate. Renoblo's Carapace. Nah. Yeah, if you're half decent at the game, your kill time is super fast in COD. Alright, we need to go over to Sunsnug, check on our farms. Let's bait. Oh, a lot of these cats don't have fishing skills. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until we have a Buzz Guy. Pokemon without a health bar would be interesting. Although that is kind of a... Only kind of. Gargoyle... Sarios... Halo... You're right about that, Calamite. Although to some extent, enemies with shield, you can tell how much damage has been done if you can break their shields, and how many times you see their shields break. But that's about the extent that that goes, so I guess it doesn't really count. I don't know, it's kind of a weird spot in my mind. That one, the XP boost, and then the other two are red, so I need... Or no, that one's yellow, so I need blue. Dabu dee dabu die. Monster Hunter does have visual cues, mostly towards the end of the quest, but also it also kind of depends on whether or not you're focusing on part breaks. If you're going for part breaks, then yeah. If you're just doing the fight naturally, then it kind of depends on where you've been hitting it. If you don't know the hit zones, then you're probably hitting it wherever you can. But yeah, when they limp, they're ready for capture, but not all monsters do that. You forget that Elder Dragons... actually, I think they do limp sometimes. Yeah, they do. Capture quests with no limps. You mean anytime I do a new save in 4 Ultimate and struggle against the first Kazu capture quest in Guild? The one that's mandatory for getting to HR2. Limping does mean low health, but there are often times where you may not get the chance to see it limp. Can I pull this sword yet? I don't remember what the conditions were. No, not yet. Still have some more quests to do before I can get that done. I'm gonna try my headphones one more time. Actually, front plugged up? It is not. Vitalis has mechanical cues. Supernova's a bunch. Yeah. It absolutely would. Let's see. Let's go back to Dundorma. Go back to Dundorma and see where we're at. Yeah, like... That's a phase change more so than a visual cue, though. Because a lot of the super boss elders do that. Like, you can judge generally how much HP Behemoth has based on what area he's in. Let's do this quest. This will be super fast. keep my headphone volume low for the next time it decides to scream at me. With all that white noise. I didn't bring cool drinks. Gendrum is already here somewhere. Is that it? No, that's Genfrey. There he is. With only Slinger? My guy, DM me that video. I want to watch it. It's the Whisper thing. Yeah. Different names, same function, basically. Uh-oh. I think Gendrum's going to be the harder between the two. Oh, it was recent? So it's not something that I've missed out on entirely. That is pretty recent. Did he succeed? He said rock. I got a Gendrum tail from the Headbreak Shiny. Monster Hunter, are you on drugs? That doesn't sound right. Beat him with Slinger faster than you beat him with dual swords. Happens. It happens. Maybe don't spam shotgun, Notch. Maybe you should switch to Slinger. This is the cat entry. I just want to recruit you. Fair enough. You just spam your shotgun. Hey, look, whatever works, works, in all honesty. Shotgun but stone. Yeah. I'm very fond of the slinger of the slinger bursts that can do that. They're so satisfying, especially whenever they result in a KO. Top tier cheese. Delicious, smelly cheese. This is not the area I need to be in. I think it's Spectre. It's not using the weapon attack. Yeah. That sounds right. Because like the moment you hit the monster with the weapon, you have to give up and try again. It kind of invalidates the run if any damage goes to it other than the intended damage. So I imagine that he also left his Palicos and stuff behind. Ugh, excuse me. Hello, Great Jaggy. Gendrum in here? No? Oh, really? That sounds goofy as hell. Come Come on, Great Jaggy. Oh. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Over here, Jaggy. There you go. Ow. Beat Sharo with rock. He beat a rock with rock. It must have been a pain to deal with Teostra, Valhazak, and Kushala, though. Because of their auras. I deadass just tried to do the input for Perfect Rush. This is not the game Perfect Rush is in. He bullies the base game because of the Slinger KO. Yeah. That sounds about right. Stun's really good in base world. Every hunt he gets up to 5 KOs. Yeah, if he's like aiming for the face, that's probably the best spot for Slinger ammo. In all honesty. Great Jaggy's dead. Video wasn't Slinger only, but Clutch Claw only. Bird Wyvern Gem. Now, where did Gendrome run off to? Anjanath got bullied so hard. How bad was it? KOs and KOs and KOs. When this song's over, we'll switch back to my playlist. Oh, there you are, Gendrome. Running around, all healthy. Let's fix that. Hello, Destiny. No, this is not. The 3DS that I own is a Generations Ultimate 3DS. Or not a Generations Ultimate, but a Generations 3DS. And I'm not getting that modded to be able to stream on. New player said Anjanath was hard. He said Stone. Yeah, as you do. Oh, okay. That was interesting. And here I am sharpening. Yeah, sorry about that, Destiny. If I didn't have to mod the 3DS to get good stream quality, I would absolutely play on original hardware because I have a G rank save that I really enjoy. You're more than welcome to stay and chat though, if you like. I'm just trying to catch this Gendrome before he annoys the hell out of me. Probably should have paintballed him. Got some in my inventory. Drink cool drink? I would, but I didn't bring any. Besides, I don't need it against the Raptors. They don't hit hard enough to be worth using one. Does he not sleep in here? Gendrome, my homie. The fuck? Where's the balloon at? I'm just gonna use the balloon. Let's go out into the desert. Spitfire. Shuffle. Can I see the balloon in here? No. No, I didn't. Why would I paint him? Intelligent people do that. People who rely on their partners to paint in Frontier don't paint. Frontier was my chance to... yeah. Frontier was my chance to, like, start painting monsters again before I go back to other old school games. And then, lo and behold, my partner deals with the painting, so I don't have to worry about it. Where is Balloon? It's back this way. I'm gonna run over all of them. Behold the god dome. What? You mean Voldo? Look, Voldo's a different kind of special. Alright, I may be dumb, but... No, Goddo? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Naj, you might have to spell it out for me. You don't call him Volt. Why is an NPC in Monster Hunter Frontier becoming a meme? Oh, hey, Gendrome, how are you doing? Come back. Nope. Wait. I have a genius idea. Fuck. Okay, Genpray, stop. Did he actually go to the sleeping area this time? I hope so. I need to get back into painting monsters. This is very embarrassing, actually. Is he in here? No. Where does he sleep? I don't want to run another lap around the freaking map. Only big brain paint. Hey, I tried this time. Did you not see me throw it? Is he in here? No. Melinks are, though. I know I missed the paint, Naj. I said I tried. I didn't say I succeeded. Is he over this way? What's the subquest? Large wyverns here. Did I pick one up? As Crimson said, get good. Try, man. It's really hard when you rely on caffeine 90% of the time to exist. Kendrome. Kendrome, where you at? There he is. No! No! Damn it. He was literally right there. Oh, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. Let me go over here. Let me look over here. I found him. No, stop running. Watch him die in just a few hits. It was not a nice paint. I threw it point blank. Okay, he actually has some HP on him. There we go. Took a blast proc to kill him. Oh, that was pain. I mean, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. Let's get a little bit more mining before the timer hits 0. You don't play Monster Hunter for the pain, you ain't a true Monster Hunter enjoyer. The pain only happens whenever you make stupid decisions, like not painting your monsters. Hi, buddy. Just a little bit. Pain happens when you're trying to farm mantle. I don't know, man. I got a lot yesterday whenever I was doing Rise. Like, let's be honest about that. New size on Great Jaggy. Oh, I'm sorry that my luck isn't as good as yours. I don't know what to tell you, Naj. I really don't know what to tell you. And don't get good me on that. What else do you want me to say? If you don't want to get good, I can give you another thing. Kind of an in-joke with me and a couple of coworkers. What are we doing as far as comparisons go with this? Blast me, Dad. The phrase that I would use on one of my coworkers would be, wah. No, wah. Like wah. Like what the noise a baby makes whenever they cry. They go wah. It's a little on the mean side, I'll be honest. Lost spray, that's what I was thinking. A little bit. Oh, wah, this in your mouth. Good times, good times. Let's see, Velociprey. Yeah, let's get some attack boost. Okay, have fun. Don't make too much of a mess. Alright, headphones. I don't know why you do that, but it is actually freaking me out. Let's do Alloy. Hey, it's me, Goku. Are you done freaking out now, Cable? Alright. Seems to be done for now. Did I do an arms? I think I did. No, I did not. Let's make an alloy. Hey, it's me, Goku. I'm back from the dead. Oh, I love you guys so much. You bring joy to every day that I wake up. Alright. And I bring you pain before you sleep. Look, man, you're the one who chooses to stay up and watch. I don't force you. I even advise against it half the time. Aw, thank you. This controller's about to bring me absolute fury. Alright, so let's look at our status. Pain and suffering, too. Aw, thanks, Notch. That means a lot to me. What slots do we have on this just plate? Just one. I don't have any attack decos. Let's go look at some decos. See if we can make some. I was hoping to get at least attack up mid. I just read it would struggle. That'll give us 2 points. That would require 2 slots. I'm not built that way. Hey, you do you, man. Don't judge. Yeah, there's the attack up small. Expert's gonna be a little on the difficult side to get to, I feel like. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, no, we could just go for the stun resist. If I'm serious, I'm gonna look at myself the next day and cringe. Why did I do that, man? That's so lame. I mean, do what you gotta do. Alright, can we make handicraft decos just yet? It doesn't look like it. We could if we trade for Agnactor Carapaces. You're the type of guy who attracts drama, so you want to stop being serious. Yeah, that's fair. Can't do Agnactor yet. Don't have the trades for it. I don't really get people who enjoy being in drama. Like, not like the school drama sort of class thing that you learn to do theater. But I mean, like, I think this is key. But I mean, like, getting into arguments that, like, last days and days. I don't really understand that kind of stuff. Just try to mind my own business. Be a half-decent person. Drama with male, I'm all for it. What do you mean by that? I'm getting to the point where when my audio corrupts on my end, I'm not even surprised by it. Something in my computer probably needs rebooted. What was I about to look for? I was about to look at some decos. I don't remember what I was looking for. Was I about to look at decos? Drama with man ends with funny stuff. I mean, sometimes, yeah. Yeah, sometimes. Depends on who. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna gonna let my cat into the room so she can eat because her food bowl's in here. I'm gonna let my dogs out. So I will be back in just a moment and we'll continue hunting. All right, I have my cat here. Oh, get to be on camera. Look. Wow. No, not today. Okay. No, she just hangs out on it usually. Or go on quest. That works too. Just talk to me when I bring it back. Hi, May. Look, food bowls right here. Alright. Is that a piece of ore he's holding? You don't have class on Saturday and Sunday? Oh, that's cool. You feel like an American. Good or bad? Is that good or bad for you? That's cool. Friday you have class at 10 to 12. Yeah, that's not bad. Gives you the rest of the day. Pretty much a whole day from the day. I mean, hour difference. Not too bad. I got shit. Bringing home even shit. You're probably gonna arrive an hour late. I just don't stay up all night. You'll be fine. Set an alarm, my guy. You got this. It doesn't matter if you sleep early or not. I mean, yeah, that's fair. A lot of it has to do with age, I think. Because some people can like wake up early in the morning and be fine the whole day. Some people can't, and they operate better at night. You operate better at night. Yeah, I do too, honestly, but also I don't really want to stream at night. I don't know, if I ever changed my stream schedule, like I'll try to make a statement about it on one of my streams before I actually do it, in terms of like changing the time of day that I stream. Because I've thought about doing it at night instead and just sleeping during the day before I go to work, but at the same time, it's not really viable out where I live. There's not a whole lot of places that are open at night. Not only that, sometimes I'm just really tired. I go straight to bed. It's one of the reasons why I stopped doing Borderlands Saturday nights, is because like we all struggled to keep up with that kind of schedule. Yeah, it would also be difficult for you to come watch, Naj. It might happen. I don't know. There have been talks at work about putting me on day shift. At least a few rumors going around. And if that happened, then I'd be streaming in the evenings my time, which would probably be during your class. I don't know, figuring out good scheduling sucks. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't paint Kangala. But it's okay, he doesn't go to like 30 different places, unlike Gendron. Yeah, he's in here. Up on top of the webs. There he is, blending in with the back. How the fuck? There we go. Streaming in the day is better because I work in the evening. Yeah, like on one hand it is. It like depends on how tired I am, because over in the US, if you're not in a breakfast style restaurant, then most of your clientele come in during the evening hours. And like that doesn't mean that your day shift doesn't get busy, but it does mean that the night crew often gets hammered, like every night, relative to the day crew. Do Americans eat rice? It depends on what they feel like eating. Americans eat a wide variety of things. I am personally a huge fan of rice. I really enjoy it. As far as other Americans go, I don't think they think too hard about it. I think one of the most common rice dishes Americans eat is a rice pilaf sort of thing, which has vegetables mixed in. Like, rice isn't necessarily seen as part of an American style food. It's usually seen as part of Mexican style, Spanish style, Asian style, those sort of things. May, why are you clawing my chair? Ow, stop. I'm not trying to fight you, I'm just asking you a question. Evil little nightmare cat. Rice is essential there. I mean, you do what you gotta do. Oh, he's gonna go eat. I just noticed Emerald Kangala has a beard. As Uncle Roger once said, rice cooker is top. I need to get a rice cooker. I hate trying to cook it at home without one. I like the way some restaurants can get it like nice and sticky without butchering the overall texture. Ick. Hey, you know what? Go I don't cook it with a colander, I clean it with a colander. Unlike my father, I rinse my rice off as well as I can get it before I actually cook it. 'Cause I don't like that excess starch. The problem is that I have to figure out how to cook things myself because my dad, if he cooks food from like a foreign country, he does it wrong. I clean the rice. You don't wash your rice? Is it weird to not clean rice? Yeah, I clean the grain. Because if you don't, then the whenever you boil it, the water gets all starchy and it's gross and mushy. No, not the cooked rice. That's just dumb. Yeah, before I cook it, I clean it. Ow. Yeah, the problem with cooking with a rice cooker is I don't have the rice cooker. I have to do everything old-fashioned, where I clean the rice, throw it in a pot, boil it, and then I have to stir and watch it, make sure it doesn't overboil and become a starchy, disgusting mess. And I struggle with doing that. My dad just lets it become a starchy mess and then serves it that way. I mean, it's not super gross. It's edible. It still goes well with chicken. No, cooking rice without a rice cooker is not. I mean, there's more difficult things to cook, but like it's yeah, cleaning the pots is annoying. Because like even whenever you're really good about stirring it, there's still a nice layer of rice that gets stuck to it. It's just pain. Why do I stir it? I stir it to try and like make sure it's all evenly heated throughout the water. If I don't stir it, it won't evenly heat, and the rice closest to the burner not only cooks faster, but ends up sticking and searing onto the pot. And I stir it to try and mitigate that. It takes longer to cook the rice, but it means that I have to clean the pot less. I mean, yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, but stirring it seems to make it stick less. That makes sense. So I gotta go to Lyceum now. Yeah, my problem is I don't have a rice cooker. I haven't gotten one yet. Oh, I gotta fight a Cephadrome. Gross. Alright, time for one of the worst monsters in Monster Hunter. Your tips for cleaning a pot after cooking rice is put water in it and let it sit for a couple hours. The rice should fall. Probably, but my parents and I live together, and my dad usually does the dishes if I don't. And if I were to leave things to sit, he'll think that I want him to do the dishes. And then he'll complain about it. And while he's complaining about it, if he notices any of it's warped, he'll get on to me because he grew up during the Great Depression and learned to save things. And he's not as bad about saving stuff as my mom is, but it's still enough to where him yelling at me gets annoying. And so it's easier just to not. It's a thing from American history where basically the economy took a shit, everything was too expensive, and everyone lost their jobs. I don't remember too much of the details of it because I don't really care about American history exclusively. I prefer like overall world history. As well as like ancient civilization and stuff like that. But yeah, that's more or less what the Great Depression was. Hi, man. Hey, no, not on the microphone. Don't brush against the microphone. If you want to talk to the people watching the stream, go to the microphone and meow. Here, I'll help you. Go ahead, meow. Meow. Go on, May. Say something. No? What if I rub your belly? Make you mad? Huh? Yeah? There you go. I don't know if you guys heard or not. Ow! She turned around, grabbed me, and started biting me. Hey, easy. That hurts. There you go. Be more gentle. What did Congo do? Bomb boost. Bomb boost suspect blast? Ah, it does. I should look into that. For now, this setup works. Did I eat? It's pretty close to it. He either... I don't remember the exact date. I might be misremembering it because he's like 64, 65, something like that. He's not my birth father. He and his wife adopted me. Because my birth mother could not take care of me. And I did not bring cool drinks again. I spawned a base game. Yeah. Yeah, 64, 65. It's pretty close to retirement age for the US at least. He was actually going to retire in March, but he and Mom decided to work 2 more years so that way they can make a little extra money on their retirement. Your dad's almost 60. You're like what, 18, 19? You're just entering college. Okay, for real though, this armor set doesn't look too bad in terms of visuals. It's 58. 58's not too bad. At least this year you're gonna be 19. This year I turned 26. That's wild. I'm 26 and I already yell at people like I'm an old man telling them to get off the lawn. Come on, Cephadrome. Don't do this shit. Paintball. 26 and facial figure be looking like 40. I mean, I could let the beard grow out a whole lot more. It was really long before you started watching my live streams. I don't even know if I have any. I look old. Yeah. No, like, at one point my beard was about down to here. I thought about braiding it. Everyone at work... No. No, if I shaved my beard, I'd have a baby face. I'm sure of it. Everyone at work calls me Thor, like the Norse god of thunder. It's kind of great. Because I usually don't tie my hair up either. I do it after I clock in. Because unless I'm working, I don't really like to have it tied up. I keep it tied up when I'm working to keep it out of the way. Dude, I don't even have a girlfriend. What do you mean? My pets are mentioned. Yeah, I was trying to complete it because I was going to make a joke about the Guild Quest girl being my Valentine. Because if you blow her a kiss in Sunbreak, she rejects you every time. Doesn't matter your gender. It's funny. Yeah, I always get their names mixed up. But Minato, if you go on a quest with her, and you blow a kiss to her, she rejects you. Hinoa blows one back while complimenting you, though. Hi, man. Welcome back. Hate this fish. Ada. I don't know, I couldn't hear it. Was it good? Was it a good one? Alright, let's just... Look, I discover a little bit about myself every day, I'll be honest. I just need to do that to her. Probs. I don't know. Out where I live, girls don't really like my type. Ada. Valentine. Ooh. Nice face. May. No. Stop that. No, I really like quoting lines that I think are really cool. And I practice them a lot. And it doesn't hurt that I took theater classes like 3 times in high school, even whenever I didn't need the credits anymore. I think one of my favorite things to quote, or it used to be at least, was "It was me, Dio," but like the Japanese dub of it. I think it's something along the lines of "Kono Dio da," or something like that. Hello, fucking sandfish. I hate you. Bring me unimaginable rage. You had that move started up before I even got back in the area. What the hell? Take her mother as your Valentine. That's the power move to anyone you don't like. I actually make that joke about Jaw all the time because his mom is single. And he calls me father. Because whenever we first started working together, he was really into those "okay, dad" kind of jokes. And I told him, "Listen here, son. We are sophisticated in this household. You must call me father, not dad." And he said, "Fine, father." And it's just been continuing nonstop from there. Every now and then I'll every now and then I'll tease him about taking his mom out to dinner or some shit like that. It's good. It's good fun. There we go. Knock down. Just kill this sandfish fuck. Okay, check the caster. Nah, what the hell? Bro, I think you're tired. You don't need to go to bed. Sandwich. I mean, yeah, they can be if you do them right. They can also be a complete miss and you just make everyone around you. Depending on who you hang out with. Although, to be fair, I've heard people say that using gay as a slur, like whenever you say something along the lines of, "Oh, that statue is," or "that car is so gay," or something like that, people take it as offensive. But I've got a friend. I don't even know if we'd be considered friends anymore. I'd like to hang out with him again because we were good friends in high school. But I've got a friend named Cody, who he's like super gay. You can tell by the way he looks, by the way he looked, the way he talked, stuff like that. He was gay. He never saw that as a slur. He didn't really care. He thought it was kind of funny to say. I really hope he's a very cool guy. Very, very good with Photoshop. He's a very good artist. Like a digital artist, I think, is what he went after. Which I never knew in high school. I just knew he was very proficient with some video effects programs. I think one of my buddies still has contact with him. I need to get hold of him. Very cool. Combo list. I didn't bring honey for Megapods. Oops, this sucks. It's better to come in the sink than to sink in the... Raj, what the fuck? What the hell? Oh, too good. Swim fishy so that I may slay you. Oh, that's from a video? Oh, what's the video? I've got a second. Let's. Turtle is streaming. I'm gonna get my revenge raid on him. Alright. Oop. I will be right back momentarily. I'm gonna go let my dogs out. Sorry. No, I'm not ready yet. Or I'm not ending yet. I was just getting my dogs back into the house. Maybe in about 40 or so minutes. So then I've gotta... Then I'm gonna relax, take care of the dogs, play with them, stuff like that. Get their attention. Finish watching some shows. I thought that was the last. Dude. Bro, what are you doing behind that screen? You're, like, slamming on the ground and stuff. What America did. If she leaves you for another man, you shall do to her what America did to Japan. Oh, that's not okay, my guy. What is up with you today? So good. What Star Quest are we at? Are we at 9 star or 7? I think we're 7. Okay, 7. Let's see. Hot air balloon, we did. Facility, facilitation. Cleared. Ursula, that's next. Skiff competition. Is that not what I just did? No, that was facility. Skiff competition. Urgent. When you called someone fat man, Japan scared. Bruh. Oh, that's funny. I know all about those jokes. Though. You gotta hit me with a better one, Naj. Fighting nurse. Just go with Mega Bagel and hope the best. Alright. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah? What is it, May? What is it, May? Huh? Hey, you just want to scratch me here. It's like at the new one, I'm not allowed to do that. Oh, I'm severely poisoned. Yeah, it becomes severe poison, but it doesn't last as long. Still same HP drain. Just doesn't kill you faster at I'm glad I'm not wearing that other set. Double poison effects. Do I know what microphobia is? Fear of microbes? Like germs and stuff? Alright, get up. Go on, dude. Making too much noise. Fear of small things? Yeah. Dude, get out. Go. Go on, get out. I have to close the door. Here in a minute. I'm feeling fine. I had to fight someone with microphobia. Naj, why you gotta out yourself, my guy? Got 2 inches defeater. Naj, my guy, you need to go to bed. You're tired. The intrusive thoughts are winning. Asian problem. Can I hit you? Fighting up here. Why would your friend ask you that? That's a little bit on the personal side. Okay, Naj. You did not think. I mean, I don't know, man. I've heard that it matters more about what you can do with it. Oh, I gotta get all the dogs out of here real quick. Cat wouldn't leave, but all the other dogs are out. Naj, what are we gonna do with you? Probably out yourself every chance you get. Hey, I'm trying to carve those. He's experienced kissing the other day. Hey, no, don't. Now the cat's being a menace. He's got zoomies. You weren't practicing, were you? Oh, nice. So you got a girl? Cat. I was asking if you have a girlfriend. My guy. You've got me confused now. Are you telling me your girlfriend is a pillow? Or you mean you actually got a girlfriend? Because on one hand, I'm going to poke at you. Oh, nice. Good on you, buddy. I'm proud of you. Look, man, just take it one step at a time. Don't rush into it. Hey, that's fine. Just take your time. And make sure you talk with them. Communication is very important in a relationship. Just don't be bitchy about it or anything. Just be gentle. Yeah, no, you're not supposed to rush any of it. If you rush any of it, you start second guessing yourself later on, and that can lead to problems. It's always a teamwork sort of thing. Yeah, just like go hang out with her, talk with her, take her out places, stuff like that. Go hang out, have fun. I don't know what all there is to do in Malaysia, otherwise I'd give you some tips and stuff, but what's the problem you got? Really short on money? There's a lot of things you should be able to do without having to spend money. I mean, if you've got like food at home, cook something up, pack it in a, like a lunchbox sort of thing, and then like take her out to the park or something. If there are public parks out where you're at, there's a lot of ways to spend time without having to spend money. Ooh, longer than if it drips out. No, that's really good, man. I remember you freaking out about that about a month or two back. Yeah, make her a lunchbox. Use them college skills for something, my guy. You got it. The hard part's over. It's the easy part that everyone fucks up on. Yeah, that's good. I did not paint thinner skill. Yeah, no, taking things slow is fine. Absolutely. No shame. Oh, so you can both cook, or is she taking like different classes or something? I mean, that doesn't really matter. I don't think, at least. I mean, her being ahead of you and stuff doesn't really matter. At least I don't think it does. It should. Got a carapace. Stupid monkey. Carapace. Yep, communication isn't just important in romantic relationships, it's important in all relationships. Whether they just be friends or they be a romantic interest, your mother, your father. The more you talk to people, the better outcomes you usually have, especially whenever you learn how to talk. Humans are a social creature. And so good outcomes usually come from being social. You were gloomy? Well, next time you see her, apologize to her about it and tell her what's going on. Tell her that you just didn't know why you felt like that. Sometimes people just feel down. You think it's just because you're not a morning person? I mean, you could tell her that. Definitely, like, let her know it wasn't her thing if you don't think the problem was her. I have days where I'm feeling down. I just don't talk to people. I try to figure out when those days are before I have to be around people, and I let them know. I let anyone who needs to know, like, hey, I might be quiet today. I don't really feel like talking to anyone. Things like that. Nah, definitely apologize to her. She might have felt like it was her fault or something. That's where the communication part comes in handy. Because if she genuinely cares, then she'll want to know. She'll want to make sure that you're okay. So, like, first thing you say to her tomorrow is first say hi, and then lead into apologizing. Look, man, my tips work for other people. They never work for me. That is something consistent I have noticed. Oh, let's get close to time. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on who you are and what the situation is, I think. Monoblos. Now we get to fight Monoblos. Explorer won't be handy. I mean, it happens. It's just a matter of figuring out what works for you. But as far as like relationships goes, just communication is top tier one thing you should keep in mind. And it's not just a matter of how much you talk to her, it's how you talk to her. It's how you talk to people. The way you present yourself to other people kind of sets the tone of how they should, in their head, respond. Oh no, this takes place in the dunes. I could have eaten for Explorer. It can. If you just need a quick "I love you," then just that alone will serve its purpose. If you want to throw more meaning behind it, you can get elaborate. Just be very careful. Say it back to yourself before you actually say it, because sometimes, like on first glance, I didn't mean to kick the cat. Sometimes on first attempt, like in the mirror or whatever, it sounds good. But if you listen back to it, like if you record it and play it back to yourself, it can help you determine whether or not it's like a weird thing to say. Like the people who know me know that I run tabletop games. I run like D&D, Pathfinder, whatever, and I enjoy writing. But whenever I'm not running those games, I like to keep my words short and sweet, and only occasionally use large, complicated words. If I string together something that sounds like it should be in a work of poetry, then that means that I actually mean it. If that makes sense. Yeah. Or if you have like her phone number or something, send her a text. Just like let her know that you were just down. I mean, that's fair. If you think it might wake her up, then don't. Or she might already still be awake. The text message thing is going to be a call for you to make. Because it depends on how well you know the person. Like I know some of my friends I can text late at night. Some of them I can't. Yeah. If you would rather say it in person, then go for it. If you feel like it would mean more, then it probably will. But I hope it works out for you, man. Like, I genuinely hope it works out for you. No, Blows, you didn't have much. Alright, so are we breaking the horn first, or are we going to cut the tail first? Which side I go after is going to depend on where I land whenever the mouth ends. I guess it's going to be the face. There's subquest. Oh, it is? Well, I mean, I don't know. Those kinds of cases kind of depend. Like, strictly speaking, I'm painted. Yep. Strictly speaking, I'm not really religious at all. I don't follow any kind of dogma. So like the advice that I could give you as far as that goes is going to be like if you have people that you know and you care about who don't care that you're in a relationship, then everything's fine, I guess. But I don't really have much knowledge of your religion, so I don't really know what to tell you there. I'd talk to some of your family members about it, get their perspective on things. Winning her parents over? Do you know how they act at all? 'Cause I know no matter what the culture, a father is always going to be very protective of his daughter. Well, if you talk to her and uh, try to find out about her parents. I mean, obviously you're not going to be perfect, but you know. No, you don't need to know about how strict they are. You need to know probably more so how to relate to, if that makes any sense. I mean, do you need their permission to be with her? For marriage? Then all I can really say is I wish you luck, good sir. If they're gonna ask, if they're gonna have high expectations of you, then good luck. I don't really have anything to say about that. In the U.S., the parents, as long as both parties are at least 18 years old, the parents have no say in what either of them do. I mean, look, man, I know very little about Malaysia. In the US, they are traditionally, but they're not necessary. In the US, if you want to get married to someone, you don't even need a ceremony, really. You just go to a courthouse, get some paperwork signed by both parties, and then boom, you're all set. You're married. The moment you sign those papers, the marriage is confirmed. No one else has any say. That's part of the reason why there are a lot of like attempts to get pro LGBTQ laws put into place, because based on some of the wording, the paperwork can absolutely be denied by government officials if the marriage doesn't like line up with their own personal beliefs. And so like the laws are being passed to make sure that government officials who do sign those paperworks cannot put any personal bias into it and stuff like that. And the religion ceremony is not necessary, but your culture makes it necessary. I mean, like, in theory, if I were to get married, in theory, if I were to get married, my parents are Baptist. They're Baptist Christians. They would want me to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a marriage ceremony, or organize one myself and still spend money. They have a very traditional sense of what to do. I will not do that. It is like if whoever I'm marrying wanted something like that, then I would consider it because it would be something that they want. And if I'm willing to marry them, obviously I care about them enough to want to spend money and stuff like that. So if they wanted something like that, then yeah, absolutely, I would go for some kind of extravagant whatever for them. But if it's something that either of our parents wanted and neither of us wanted it, we wouldn't give a fuck. Unless they pay for it, we're not doing it. Yeah, definitely focus on the here and now. Like, it's nice to think about the futures, but the present matters a little bit more because that's where things actually get done. It's good to have a plan, for sure. And I will be rooting for you. This Monoblos is probably going to be the last hunt of the day. Yeah, you gotta... If you want to get things done, you gotta worry about the immediate what's going on. Come on, Monoblos. I need you to follow. Well, like, it's fine to worry, but don't try to act. Make sure your worry doesn't interfere with what is immediate. Herb. Not worth. This is not a Diablos, this is a Monoblos. Monoblos came before Diablos, if I remember Monster Hunter chronology correctly. Diablos is actually not even in this game. To my knowledge. That's because Monoblos and Diablos are both pretty similar in low and high rank. Monoblos only really gets different in G rank. He'll have significantly different moves and stuff like that. He doesn't charge nearly as much as Diablos does. He's awesome. Come back up to the mountain. Yeah, he did. I think we believe. I love Diablos' roar, especially in World. It is so good. Raptors. Monoblos, where you at? There you go. I'll cut your tail. Come here. And Rise doesn't hit as good. I mean, yeah, fair. That is absolutely fair. Water fight. I like this. I don't like my stamina treatment being slow. Backswing blast frog. I think that's just a modern day and age sort of thing because it's supposed to be an embarrassment for guys if they're still a virgin before marriage. But on women, it's praised. No, I got what you meant. It's one of those things where like it's very subjective. It depends on how much weight you put on it. Me personally, your status as far as that stuff goes does not impact my life. I probably could have succeeded if I just didn't try to stop. Yeah, like, I don't know. it my knowledge of whether you are or not doesn't impact my personal life at all, or even really my professional life. So like it doesn't. Worrying about it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, no, I don't get it either because the more people you uh kind of like I don't really slut shame. I more so worry about the odds of catching a disease because the more people that you sleep around with, the higher chance you are of catching some kind of disease. That's my thing. And of course, it's not strictly true. It depends on the safety precautions both parties take. Because you can absolutely be a hoe and uh and be perfectly clean. Or about as perfectly clean as you can get. It's just largely a matter of how people are raised as to whether or not they think it's a bad thing. Yeah, like I wouldn't want someone who's got all sorts of diseases because I don't want those diseases. Am I going to judge them for going around to the point where they catch those diseases? No, because as long as it doesn't affect me, I don't. Ouch. I mean, as far as catching diseases goes, yes. But as long as I don't catch it. I mean, for some people, it kind of is love. It's a very subjective topic. Because, like, obviously, if you do something like that with someone that you've dedicated your life to, it's going to mean a whole lot more, but that doesn't mean that there can't be love before that dedication occurs. Know what I mean? Oh, close. But yeah, that's a great example of like cultural differentiation. Because in America, like the culture is shifting to a point where thinking of it that way isn't much of an argument anymore. Because not as many people in America care about keeping to tradition. Because people of my generation are kind of being fucked over by a lot of. Actually, that's getting into politics. We can't talk about that. Never mind. Let's change the topic, Naj. One of my chat rules is no politics, and I gotta obey it too. How's my mother? As far as I can tell, my mother's doing well. She's at work. Just kidding. You don't care about my mom? Bro, the lady gave me dinner last night. That's why I had to leave the Rise stream. My guy, you're so mean. That's a deal. Oh man. I'm just fucking with you now. So, as far as Wild Hearts goes, I'm gonna be playing that whenever it comes. I've already got it on pre-order. I've got it pre-installed. This is gonna hurt. I know nothing of Wild Hearts as far as anything. I know that it's multiplayer with up to 3 players. Apparently, it's supposed to have significantly better 3-dimensional movement than Rise has. there's no way to capture the monsters. I remember them having a specific like name, but I don't know. I watched a TikTok about a guy giving like the pros and cons of the game. One of the things that he said was a con was that there's no like in-game detailing about monster stats, the best hit zones, and stuff like that. And like he compared that to Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter didn't have those stats until World. Like Monster Hunter has only had the in-game bestiary that tells you like where to hit monsters and stuff like that, what to hit them with, item drop rate, stuff like that. It didn't start until Monster Hunter World. That's not really a con to me. That's just normal Monster Hunter stuff. Another game will beat the feeling of Monster Hunter. I feel like we should give Wild Hearts a fair chance. I gave it a lot of shit whenever I first heard about it, but it's apparently picking up momentum because EA supposedly is just the publisher. They're actually not controlling a whole lot of it. And as much as I hate EA, if they're like keeping their hands out of it, I'm gonna check it out. Plus, it's being devved by the team that did Tokiden, which is a huge plus in my opinion. Tokiden is really good. Doesn't translate easy. Let's hope not. Yeah, we do see it happen all the time, but the Tokiden dev team is pretty strict about keeping EA out of shit. I think Tokiden was under EA as well. I think. I've been trying to stay spoiler free, so I haven't watched any of the trailers. Keep my expectations low. I don't know. I'll keep my expectations mid. Like I said, it's made by the Tokiden devs, and I enjoyed Tokiden. We'll find that out. I went to a different area and I didn't paint. Ooh, excuse me. Got like hiccup burps. Not in here. Where did Monoblos go? Yeah, no, I've got some close friends who keep an eye on the Battlefield franchise, and they knew 2042 was going to be hot garbage before it released. So, yeah, like on the stuff where you know the franchise, it's easy to tell, but Wild Hearts is supposed to be a new IP. Battlefield 1 was the last good Battlefield game. I'm gonna be honest, I play first-person shooters for the campaigns, and if they don't have a campaign mode worth a damn, I don't care about it. And Battlefield 1's campaign was kind of mid, in my opinion. Like, it wasn't even a matter of difficulty or anything, I just lost interest in it halfway through the second mission. It did not appeal to me. I know it was war stories, I feel like it could have been better. All I'm saying. Had like not at all. A lot of people didn't like Black Ops 3's campaign. I didn't have a problem with it, honestly. Like, the arguments that I had heard, the arguments about Black Ops 3's story had a lot to do with how unrealistic it was, but like, Black Ops 3 takes place in the future when we should have a large leap of technology. There's a wyvern gun. Casually from afar. But we would have such a wild leap in technology. It's not unreasonable or unrealistic. It's not like they had plasma weapons constantly, like in the Halo franchise. was the best jetpack game. Yeah, like, I kind of enjoyed the campaign. I enjoyed the gameplay of it. Could the campaign have been better written? Yes. It was kind of a very generic story, I feel. But overall, it wasn't bad. In multiplayer, yes. I'm talking about the campaign. If it had a plasma gun in the campaign, I didn't know about it. Oh, hey, look, we got another gem in the rewards. I wish I could get good talismans like I do gems. Plasma lightning gun. I mean, those are actually kind of reasonable to make. We already have the technology to throw lightning at other people. I mean, we've got tasers for crying out loud. That's, as far as shooting actual bolts of lightning, the biggest issue with that is controlling where the electricity would go, as well as powering it. Oh, alright, this is the cutscene that shows off the Kushala, I think. We got a gravity spike. Gravity spikes and time reversal. What do you mean by that? I don't remember those things being in Blocks 3. There's the wounded Kushala. It moves you back 3 seconds behind, kind of like Tracer's ability in Overwatch, where it just moves you somewhere else. I mean, yeah, I can see. That's definitely unrealistic. Because, like, in theory, we know how to move time back, but the reason why it's theory is because we don't know how to do it safely. No, it wasn't. Not at all. It's like the arguments against it are stupid, like the arguments against Halo. I don't like it because it's not realistic shooter. It's not supposed to be. Fucking space shooter. That's what it is. You're literally a super soldier fighting aliens. Alright, so got that quest. I don't have time for any more quests, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab all these. Talk to people, things like that. OMG, why does COD World War II don't have M4A1? Yeah. You're right. COD community kept coping. Yeah, because if they didn't cope, then they'd have no COD to play. They're morons. No offense to anyone who plays COD in the views, but like, yeah, that's like if I complained about every little addition or subtraction they did to Monster Hunter. I remember whenever I was in high school, the amount of people who hated on Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate because of the swimming now turn around and adore it. Alright, with that being said, yeah, you're right about that. But with that being said, I'm tired. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna turn the music up. Actually, let's raid some. Yeah, I'm gonna end, but I'm gonna throw any viewers that are here at someone else. So let's get raid revenge on Cosmic. Or actually, does anyone like Armored Core? Element is streaming Armored Core, while Cosmic is doing Rise. Good with any. We'll get some raid revenge on Cosmic in that case. And I'll go ahead and set my stream to end. And have a good day, everyone.